I just be existing. Hi guys, welcome back to my video. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about really not caring anymore, not trying to over exceed, not trying to impress anybody, not trying to over exaggerate what we do, not trying to be perfect, just being. And before I started this video, I was going to script it. I was gonna have like my little 10-point plan, what I want this video to be about, what I'm gonna say, what's the idea, what's the itinerary. And then I was just like, what? Why who do I have to impress? And what am I doing all this planning for when I have like a call to action and I want to do it? That's not to say that that works for everything, but in this case, y'all are propped up on my teddy bear. Hold on, one more one as I'm pausing. All right. So, I guess what I really want to talk to you guys about in this video is what are you existing for? And how can you allow yourself to stop existing for the likes of others and start existing for the likes of yourself? And I think normally I would be guided to get tarot cards, but I feel like I want to be talking about me personally. And maybe whoever's watching this, maybe you'll feel called and you'll be divinely guided to, I don't know, start looking at the way that you live as well. Because for a while, I was kind of running on the idea that I was meant to be somewhere or meant to be somebody. Like I couldn't do anything, like everything that I was doing now or that I was doing like in the now of the past that I'm speaking from, I felt like I had to be somebody. I was doing things out of the feeling that I needed to be somebody in order to like successfully make these things or successfully like I felt like I had to prove myself. And I feel like my greatest reward, the greatest gift that I could have given to myself and that I gave to myself actually was my gift of acceptance. I realized that I didn't have to be anybody to be somebody because I've been somebody since I was born. Yeah. And if you're saying this, you've been somebody since you were born too. I feel like maybe you didn't fall off track. You lost sight of your path and you started paying attention to other people's paths and comparing them to your own. And if you're on my TikTok, I posted a collective and I said, you can't compare your syllabus to somebody else's when they have a completely different lesson. And that's just that plain and simple. You have your own lesson, you have your own life lessons and syllabus and plan that God has already written out for you. So, what sense does it make for you to stop following your plan and start looking at somebody else's when your plan was uniquely crafted and designed for you, and theirs was completely crafted and designed for theirs? You looking at a hairstylist syllabus and you want to be like a truck driver. Granted, I'm not saying that y'all can't have similar life lessons, but the point is y'all are not meant to know the same things. Y'all are meant to be inspired by one another, and like it's beautiful. You can be inspired by people of different fields, but it's inspiration, not cookie cutter copying, if that makes sense. So when I realized that it's all inspiration and that like cookie cutter copying, it's not gonna get me anywhere. I felt more comfortable starting to process myself, starting to confront myself with myself and with, the uncomfortability that I felt in being myself. Because through that uncomfortability, I was able to guide myself to loving me. And I'm not saying it all happened overnight, but I started visualizing who would I be if I was that star already? If I knew that I was a star, if I knew that I was chosen, if I knew, how would I feel about myself? How would I feel about other people? How would I talk to other people? How would I talk to myself? How would I treat myself? Would I treat myself with love, respect, admiration? Or would I gaslight myself into thinking that I deserve something like worse than what I feel like I deserve? And what I feel like I deserve is to be accepted and loved and divinely, like, walking in the path of myself without needing to prove to anybody that I deserve to be myself, because I was put on this earth for a reason. Because you were put on this earth for a reason. It's like everything is connected. So you being yourself and you watching this video and intaking this information and then you taking it somewhere else and implementing it into your life, your call to action, not having to prove yourself, not having to show yourself off to anybody or explain or over explain why you do the things that you do, because it feels good when you do it. By you doing that, it's like you open a door for other people to be inspired by you. And just like that water flow, it's like a overflow of people. It's like you don't realize how infectious your energy is. Like, there are literal people that if you said to do something, they would do it in a heartbeat. Simply because they know that if you're asking for it, or they know, like, if you're bringing it up, it's for a reason. Like, it needs to be done. Your voice is meant to be heard. And I feel like the reason I'm saying this is because maybe you haven't been allowing your voice to be heard because you felt like in order to be respected or in order to be truly heard or understood, you had to say what they wanted you to say versus what you wanted them to say, or versus what you felt like you had to be somebody. You felt like you had to say the right things in order to be the right somebody, in order to get the right position. The whole time you just have to be yourself. And I feel like that is where this whole video is coming from. I didn't stop caring. I didn't stop caring. I just stopped trying to prove that I did. And with that, I'm going to close out this video. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got a message. Before looking forward to the other ones. I think I'll be doing like probably like Would You Rather, Truth or Dare. Like, y'all comment some things, like video suggestions down below, because I want to do like fun things. I don't want to just do. Oh, why I look cross-eyed? Oh, hold up. Yo, do I look cross-eyed? Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. I'll see y'all.